Hi folks, how you all doing? Hope you're doing well. Spring is definitely here, but some trees are only just coming into life. So in front of us is a quite old Zelkova. I've had this quite a long time now. Just move that. Here we go, giving you a look. It's not the most ideal root structure. That's probably the best side. But as typical with these field-grown trees, they've had lots of branches cut. So you can see here, you'll see these. There's a big cut at the back there, and there's another one higher up. And also the root structure is not the greatest, but I can actually do some grafting here at some point. Not this year, but I've got some seedlings that I could graft into there, introduce a better root system for that side. That's not a problem. I've done it before on trees. But I just wanted to show you this one because it's going to have a prune. You can see it's just waking up. I've been away for a week, so I've not been able to get to it. So I thought I'd tackle it now. But I do like it. Slightly unusual, but you can see it's grown okay. Just needs thinning out, needs some branch selection. I think there's an odd place where I might keep a new emerging shoot. But other than that, I'm not going to repot it. I might just clean up the surface. But we'll see how it goes really. So, hello. This is me. You would see me on a few videos, not bonsai necessarily, but I thought I'd start showing my face a little bit more. And we can get on and prune this tree really. So you can see some obvious candidates straight away. So I'm going to do some of it on camera because I had a couple of private messages and going, why don't you show what you're doing? So see this one straight away. It's growing below, so that's coming off straight away there. It needs cleaning up. Difficult to do one-handed, but I'm trying to show you. There we go. See, there's another one here as well. That's coming off straight away. That's coming out off because it's just growing in a stupid place. This one's coming straight off underneath. So you want anything that's growing down, basically, it's got to come off straight away. There's lots of old spurs here. See, that's old there. It's dead. That's coming off. So you sort of look at the tree. See that stupid thing going backwards. Take that off. Long internode, long internode. So there's nodes there and there. Although obviously I still might go back in and take that back further. There's always with these things as well. Dead branches, especially the ones that are inside like that. So they always come off. That one's stupid. I pulled that one straight off because it's growing inside. You see there's lots here to take out. Another one there. Let's take that out. Anything growing down like that is daft. So that's coming out. A couple there coming out. That's coming out. Ooh. That's coming out. That one next to it's coming out. Ooh. There we go. Oh, that one's also coming out. Lots to come out. Problem with these, and this is why I leave them, is that not all that's dead. Sure, that's dead as well. Yes, that's all dead. They do suffer dieback in places, especially if they get a little bit of shaded out. So that's why it's good to leave them a little bit longer as well, because you know what's alive. That's a stupid branch growing across. They do, Zelkova do send branches in all sorts of directions. They are pretty daft in that regard. That's all dead. That bit isn't in the wrong place. It's quite good to tidy up a bit first. Get rid of all the really stupid branches. Take them all out. keep taking out, because it just helps you see when you get actually to what you need to be paying attention to. Tons of rubbish. Just sort of clears the way a bit. These are dead. That's dead. That feels dead. That's dead. I always take long ones off that are poking around. Everything you do to tidy up like this before you really start helps you decide what are the real decisions to make. Oh, lots of things. Lots of little branches hiding away, getting in the way. Ooh. Always overextended growth. Oh, that stupid one out there. Look. That one. That one. He's back. But come back again. Come back again. Alright. You can see this. That out. Take that out. Anything that's overly straight is overly boring. So take that out. Take that out. That's dead. Oop. That's more rubbish here. That branch there, that one there is dead. And it's also in a stupid place. I don't know why I left it. It's coming out. And the more you look, the more you go, "Wah, silly stuff." Take these out. Take these out. Take you back. You back. Don't know what's going on there. Stuff everywhere. Shouldn't get carried away at the top yet. Oh. What's going on here? So we've sort of done some preliminary, and you can see a difference straight away. So this is frontish. Obviously, it's a stupid thing. Take that off. That, I don't know what I'm going to do here. I need to encourage it to do something here. If not, it's coming out. Just doing some of that preliminary work, you can see how it tightens things up, and then you start to go, whoa, that's going backwards. That's stupid. That's stupid. That's stupid. That's stupid. More stupid ones. You just keep seeing stupid branches. And you do take a lot off, but they're going to grow. And it's established. Need some trimming and wiring here. Take that off. I will take more off. You sort of take some off and then you take some off. This is the back, so there's a lot more branches. Give it depth. So when you're looking from the front, you've got lots of depth going through. Don't know what's going on there. All there. That one looks dead. That's dead. Oops, the tree wouldn't normally be moving like this. It's because I'm holding the camera. Back to the front again. So this is all wrong. That's alive. This is alive actually. It's just crap, I think. I might take it back to there, wire it back, or hope that that develops a little bit more. Obviously I am doing this rough because I'm holding the camera. I would pay more attention. You see stuff like this, it's just messy. Multiple branches coming off stuff. what you have got to do though, you obviously just don't take everything off. You have got to look at things sort of three-dimensionally. What's that? I need to have a look at that. Oh, they do grow some daft things. What's that there? That's coming off. There's more to come out there. It's really, really daft. Some daft stuff going on. It's what they do. What you do though, what I was trying to say is you do have to think depth, depth and height. You know, branches are not to be flat. So you can see, yes, there's still some tidying up to here, but nothing is a flat layer. There is depth to each branch area. It's not perfect, but this isn't a perfect tree by any shake. But there are layers. There are layers, but there is some depth within those layers. I mean, Zelkova, to be honest, are a little bit tricky. They're not the best for this because they can be quite they can come out and do straight spurs, unusual growth, especially if you lose it a little bit. But branches are not meant to be just flat pancakes. They are meant to have height to them. Now, some sorting out here to do, but you can see they're not all squishy. So again, this branch could have some depth to it. It's like it on the one layer. It's not just coming out at different angles like that, changing direction. It's also doing it in the vertical, so the horizontal and the vertical, so that everything doesn't just, all the branches are not just on one plane. That makes sense. I like this tree though. It's not perfect by any shake, but it's quite reminiscent of a tree in the landscape. That's what I like. And there was a ladybird in here. There's a stupid branch, and take it off. Sorry, ladybird, didn't want to disturb you. They are obviously getting quite active now. Oh, there's our food around. There's always been some over wintering green black fly or whatever. Oh, that they'll munch, and their larvae will munch. Look, you can see what I'm doing. There's still a lot more to do. But I am tidying out. That's got to go. So look at that, for example. It's not a flat plane. So if you look at trees in the landscape, they'll have horizontal or slightly drooping branches depending on the species. This is deciduous, by the way. But as you go up through the canopy, up the trunk, branches tend to start to rise up. So you can see we've got that here. So you've got sort of horizontalish, but with depth there. Then you can see that's starting to go up. These are starting to go up. They're starting to go up, and eventually at the top they're pointing up. So that's what you're looking to do. You're also looking for multiple change of direction. So you can see here, you've got main trunk comes up. You've got secondary, but look at the secondary. So it's gone here. 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 It's now over here and over here. That stops to come out. Same at the back there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 changes direction. So that's what it's doing. And if you look at everything on the tree, it's all about that change of direction. But you look here, it's come out, change of direction. It's bifurcated. It's bifurcated. It's bifurcated. Yeah. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. different branches. It's all subdividing. A few aren't because they've failed. This one's like crap, really. Might be redeemable, but it's just not worked well. Okay, that one's quite straight as well, but it might be able to encourage it. You can see it's had multiple side branches that have died off. That's what happens with Zelkova. Not in perfect conditions. The wind can dry branches out in the winter as well. Any shading, to be honest, this one did get moved around quite a lot. I think I did shade it accidentally a few times. Oh, that's my fault. Pay the price. But it's coming on. Definitely gonna have to do something here. Well, I need these branched out back here. I mean, there's that coming out, which is alive. There's this as well. Sometimes you have to cut back and then encourage them to grow out. Especially if you want to chase branches back towards the trunk, you do have to take things back. You know, and it's this one. It's like, well, do I chop it here? Hopefully it sprouts from back here. Because at the moment, if that's definitely the front, it's poking. The tree's quite nice there. It's that root there. What's that? I need to add some interesting. Definitely sort of better there. You can see you've got the movement, main trunk, then main branches. There's lots of movement in all of them. This one is rubbish, to be honest. It's probably better to take it out and then just have that one growing. That one's probably got to go as well. Sometimes you just live with it for a bit. Still got more tidying up. Excuse me. So I'm going to carry on with that and then we'll see. I'll show you a bit later. Hello, I'm back. Right, so I did make some decisions. I've taken this branch right back. It was out here. Taking it back. So there's a branch just here. So I haven't gone right onto that. But I'm hoping it'll branch out that way. I've also taken a branch out that was here. You can see how big it was. It was out here. So that's gone. Taken more out the top. Taken more out the top there. More out the top there. More out the top there. Then taken quite a few. Taken this back further. So I'm hoping I've balanced it a little bit more. But you can see the main trunk there. I was going to take this back more. But I didn't really want to take then that back too much more. Maybe that's a decision. I don't know. Next year, I don't know. Sometimes it's just a bit of guesswork. So thinned out quite a lot of growth. Tiny bit of wiring to do just to space them out. So you can see, create space here, which means I can bring that down there. It's got to be dead. It's going anyway. But I've taken a lot more out. There's always the odd twigs to take out still. They are absolutely everywhere. But you can see, taking a lot out there. So I'm just going to seal things up. Just have a look at it. See what wiring put on. I would like to wire some of these in place into spaces. There's still some stubs to take out there. But hopefully you're enjoying it. There's a close up of the Nabari. See, it's okay this side. It's this side needs some attention, but say I've got some seedlings. I'll get some more seedlings. Zelkova seedlings this year in preparation for repotting next. So I've done that a few times. It could add lots of roots there. Maybe we'll see. We'll get next time. There might be other projects to do, undoubtedly. But as you can see, it's a lot tidier. We'll see what happens this year. But I think I've got rid of all the dead. There's still going to be some long ones here to go. I'll just trim them down again. I'm still not happy about this, but we'll see. That's it. All right, thank you. See you soon. Bye. I'm back. I'm just going to show you the sealant. So I've got some black balsam. I have got some Japanese stuff somewhere. But basically, it's a liquidy paste. Should be afraid of taking branches off, especially beginners, because on deciduous that is, I must say. I haven't got enough there, because especially the more vigorous growing trees, you make a mistake. It's, well, I'm not saying every single time, but on species like Zelkova and Tridents, they will throw out new shoots in the same similar place. If you went, I've taken that branch off, there's a mistake. It's not a guarantee, but the more vigorous trees do tend to sprout out from everywhere. I mean, you've seen all the little branches I've taken off here. Yeah, a lot of them have died back, but that's because they've sprouted where there's already dense growth, so they're not going to get the sunlight, and they're certainly not going to get the energy given it from the tree itself. As with a lot of strong growing trees, that apical dominant. So that what that means is they grow from the top because they're growing up towards the light. That's where all the growth hormones go, and that's when the key principles with bonsai is energy balance. So if you're going to prune trees, especially deciduous, and hard prune, it's usually the top, because if you don't keep the top under control, it takes all the energy, or most of the energy, and you start to get weakening down below, and then you'll start to lose branches down below, and that's not what you want, because your bigger branches should be below. So what you can see is the main trunking is thick. Those parts are showing the primacy, but if you look at secondary and tertiary, they are more developed here down below than they are up here. It's a lot more twiggy, and that's how it should be. And that's because I keep pruning and bringing the top down, especially in the season. Try and force it down, keep on top of it, because if you keep doing that, the tree's going to go, every time I grow here, I lose it, gets eaten, well, it gets chopped off in this case, but the tree will think it's getting eaten there. So it will tend to say, oh, well, I'm going to distribute some of the energy further down, and let's hope that my growth doesn't get cut off. And lo and behold, that's where I want the growth, and that's where I'm going to trim a little bit less, and hopefully balance then the energy out through the tree and keep a lot more balanced growth. So that's what you should do. In principle though, if you've got lots of trees like I have in the summer as well, you'll tend to be outside doing other things, or I like mountain biking and stuff like that, so I have less time, and then I do miss things. So I haven't missed too much on this one. I did catch it in time, but obviously you can see some late season shoots that I missed, but on the whole there's quite good taper across the whole tree. Anyway, I'm going to leave you for now. Oh, obviously seal up the wounds. One, especially this time of year, you've got sap rising and you want to seal that wound. The tree's going to seal anyway, but also you want to stop disease getting in, because that's obviously a key area, wound, where pathogens can get into the tree, and you don't want that. So you do don't do the little tiny twigs, but you certainly do reasonable sized stuff. When you've got stuff on your finger though, you always notice a few smaller ones, so you do them. And you can see where I've sealed before, where the wound's sealed, you can see there's old sealant there. In fact, you can see too, but you can see the wounds have sealed up, and they're only 2 or 3 years old, those wounds. These are going to take some time, but it's, you know, a bit of dead wood on the tree is good. Might need the odd bit of tidying up, but so using the wound sealant. Oh, I saw some more somewhere. No, it's back there. Oh yeah, some there. Last year's. So eventually you'll see wound seals over and the wound sealant drops off.